Requiem for a Dream. So this movie came out in 2000, and it was based on a novel of the same name that came out in 1978. Music was composed by Clint Mansell, and this is one of my favorite movie themes of all time. This is a copyrighted arrangement, so I can't put the full tab in the video, but I will use a lot of it, and then for the parts that I don't, I'll explain what's going on. So let's start. Let's take a look at measure 1. I've got my middle finger on that 2nd fret 4th string, and I'm at the open 6th string. And this is going to be the bass line that goes throughout the entire piece. So you've got this. Then it repeats, except this time we're going to play octaves. So I've got my middle finger down, and I'm going to hit the 1st, 4th, and 6th string. I do that octave again. And then 1 and 3. And then 2 and open. Measure 5. I do that octave, and often I will roll this. So you play them individually. And we're going to go open 6th string, harmonics at the 12th fret, 3rd string, 2nd string, open 3rd. So that measure is going to go. And in 3 and 2, open strings, 1 and 4. And then measure 7 is the same as measure 5. And then I'm going to go 4 and 3, middle finger, 1 and 2. So again, that's going to go. And then measures 9 through 12 are the same as 5 through 8. It's what we just did. Let's take a look at measure 13. So I start with my pinky, 2nd, open. Repeats. Now, the upper part, the melody part is going to stay the same, the bass line will change. And I go 1 and 4. And then it's measure 15 is the same as measure 13. All right, measure 16. You've got pinky, and we're going to go 3rd finger, 1 on that 2nd string. So again, it's all right. Measure 17, 18, and 19 are the same as 13, 14, and 15. So this is. So that section repeats again. And then if you take a look at measure 20, we've got this chord. Technically it's a C9 chord, and I'm going to just strum it. And I just take my index finger and strum straight down. So you've got this. And then on my way up, my middle finger catches the 1st string. So you've got. And then I go like this, so it's 1, 2, and 3. So it's that same thing, index finger down, middle finger up. So that part of it's going to go. The last part of that measure is you're going to go. You just do that twice as fast. So you're using 16th notes. So it's index finger on the way down, middle finger on the way up. So that measure goes. All right, then let's take a look at measure 21. I've got my middle finger there, pinky right there. So I'm going to go index finger down. On the way up, my middle finger catches the open 1st. So it's same thing. So that measure goes. Now, middle finger is going to go on that 3rd fret 5th string. 3rd finger is going to go on that 1st string. So you're going to go take off 3rd finger, and now the bass note would be the 5th string. So again, and then middle finger goes to that A, 2nd fret 3rd string, pinky. So that measure goes like this. Then those two measures are going to repeat with a slight change. So we're back to here, just like what we had in measure 21. We're going to go, instead of going to open, we're going to go third finger on that second fret. Bass note. And then like we did before, middle finger goes there. The difference is my third finger acts as a guide finger to there. So you got this. And then I go open here, because that allows you to get to the next. So that measure is going to go. All right, and then those four measures are going to repeat again with a slight change. So we're going to go measure 25. So what I'm doing is index finger and then middle finger, index, thumb. So it's. Middle finger goes here again. All right, and then middle finger, fourth string. So now we're going to go back to that second fret. Third finger acts as a guide finger here, middle finger. Open first, because this allows you to get into the new position. Measure 29. The right hand pattern is going to be similar to what we've done before. Index finger strum on the way down, middle finger catches it on the way up. So slowly, beginning at measure 29, it's going to go. Now, the right hand is going to stay the same. Now I'm just going to go 1 and 3 plus the pinky there. So then it's going to go. Middle finger. So slowly that measure, I've got 1 and 3 down plus the pinky. So it goes like this. Now that is going to repeat. The only thing different now is I'm going to strum down up, index finger on the way down, thumb on the way up. So index down, thumb up. So you're going to go. And then measure 32, we're going to go 1 and 3 again with pinky. And then middle finger. All right, from this point, you're going to go back all the way to this section. And repeat all of that again up until where you get to measure 32, which is the repeat, except the second time, you're just going to continue on your merry way. So what I do in measure 32 is the first time I play it, I do a ritardando, and I'll kind of hold that last chord. So I might go, if I start at measure 32, I'll go. And then back. Now the second time through, I don't do a ritardando, I just go. I'll just continue on doing that pattern. So that's going to repeat through measure 36. And there in measure 36, I do a ritardando. So I've got this. And then to end it, I've got the open 6, first and second strings. And I'll do a little ritardando there, and then it's just You're going to play that again and let it ring. And that's the piece.